Where are you at? So you can set up power.
Show your face.
There we go. All right. Go talk to Preston. Travel back and forth and back and forth. I was wondering why they had that, like a Chinese sounding name.
Whatever you need, you've got it.
Well, I'm trying to talk to you.
I cleared out that spot you sent me to and set up a radio beacon there.
That's great news. Once folks have some place to call their own, they'll be willing to help defend it. As usual, I have something else for you to look into. The settlement has asked for our help. Apparently someone's been kidnapped. I'll mark the location on your map.
Ever been there before? I was like, literally, did somebody literally just move in there and then get kidnapped? Megaton hair. Alright, this way.
Too many miles on the road. At least the pay is terrible.
You gotta help. He's been kidnapped.
It's okay. You just need to tell me what happened.
They said they'd be back for the ransom in a few days. If I don't pay up, they'll kill me. But I don't have that kind of money.
Don't worry. I'll get him back.
We asked the Minutemen for help, but I didn't really think anyone would come. Just bring them back safe, okay?
Okay.
I think we ought to talk.
1 second, gone the next. Who moves that fast?
Hey,
Go on. You got time
You wanna
to
talk?
now?
Sure.
is something the matter? You sound upset.
What? Oh, no. We've just been traveling a while now, and I figured there hasn't exactly been equitable distribution of information. Gotten a decent glimpse into your dirty laundry, but you still don't really know a whole heck of a lot about me. I figured I'd offer to balance the board. So, Anything you want to know?
Well,
What do you remember about the Institute?
It's all pretty hazy from back then, but now and then I get glimpses. Life inside the Institute, they keep you isolated. A single test chamber was my whole world for years, and someone was always watching. Then one day you wake up on the other side, and that's it. They've cut you loose. Welcome to the brave new world. With such people in it.
What's with the outfit?
After I started the agency, it just seemed like the sort of thing a detective ought to wear. I got some old memories, pre-war. Faded to all heck, guys dressed like this, doing what I do. Putting on the hat and trench coat, I figured it'd let folks know I was serious about the whole thing. Clothes make the man and all that. Guess I felt they made me the man I wanted to be.
So who are you, Nick?
That's a question I've been trying to figure out myself for a long damn time. I know I'm a synth, authentic Institute handiwork, but I'm still mechanical, not bioengineered like the fancy synths giving everyone the willies these days. I get tune-ups now instead of checkups. My memories, my personality, they're all lifted from some cop who volunteered for an experiment back before the war. They scanned his brain and copied it onto the hardware that runs between my ears. Don't know why they chose to make a robot based on some pre-war cop instead of a math genius or a bioengineer. Hey, maybe that's why the Institute tossed me in the garbage instead of turning me into one of their people snatchers.
Wait. The original Nick was from my time?
Sure was. Which meant when I finally ended up out here, it was quite the rude awakening. I remember waking up one day in a garbage heap, a body in tatters and a head full of memories belonging to a man who'd been dead for 200 years. Suffice to say, it was a confusing couple of weeks. Folks didn't really know much about synths back then, so when I finally ran into people, they mostly treated me with caution rather than hostility. But the kids, they weren't afraid. I think his name was Jim. The first person to actually speak to me after I got the boot from the Institute. My first human contact in this world. Grilled me for an hour. Once they'd seen I wasn't going to hurt anyone, the other folks in the neighborhood came out to ogle the mechanical man. It eventually turned into a pretty swell soiree. The local mechanic even gave me a once-over, free of charge. Those people, they treated me like a human being. I've been trying to return the favor ever since. It's a surprisingly rare trait out here sometimes. It's something I've noticed you got a fondness for. Part of the reason I've stuck around this long.
Kindness creates kindness.
If you're good to people, they'll be good back. That's something I've always believed.
Couldn't agree more. Well, I expect you're about as bored as can be listening to me rattle my skeletons. We should probably head out.
Okay. Oh, hiccups.
Your Pip-Boy doesn't sound pleased. Say we get out of here.
So where am I going? This is fast travel. I wish these things were better, because I don't know, they kind of look cool, but at the same time it's hand cranking a laser rifle. I love how there's just a screw at the very end to serve as a sight. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with you guys at this moment. Ow. Okay, fine. Gonna play that way. Woohoo! Alright, let's cut out of here.
Someone's coming. Glass.
How am I getting in there? Whoa, 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 whoa. Ugh.
Want me to take a crack at that terminal?
Every time I ask you to, you always give me shit about it. Fine, you know what? Here. Hey.
Hey, what the fuck was that?
I'm listening.
Think you can unlock that terminal?
Count on it.
Nothing there now.
There we go.
Thank you.
What the?
Protect